guys getting into this.
And who is going to make the first move here? Ethan Allen, desperate for revenge, but doesn't want to make any kind of mistake early. Lock up. Kyle Fletcher gets him in the corner. Referee Oscar Harding, a clean break. Just look at the look here on the face of Ethan Allen. Even just seeing the crowd respond to Fletcher. There's so much hatred for Aussie Open, and with good reason, to all that they've been through in recent weeks.
It's very rich of Kyle Fletcher asking for a clean break, isn't it, after the way he's conducted himself to the young guns. And when I say him, I'm not just talking about him, I'm talking about Mark Davis, I'm talking about Will Ospreay.
Kyle Fletcher has been, even just these couple of minutes into the match, very, very cocky towards Ethan Allen. That's only just firing him up even more. Gotta wonder if Kyle Fletcher will be kind of using the same sort of strategy that we saw from Mark Davis and focusing on the limbs there, the arms, and just working over different joints.
And look at this, Kyle Fletcher once again expecting, he's got Ethan Allen all riled up. And of course, watching that contest between Luke Jacobs and Mark Davis earlier on, will have got Ethan Allen all riled up. And Kyle Fletcher knows that all too well. And he doesn't want to get in a gunfight with Ethan Allen in that kind of mood. And I think right now what he's trying to do is take him out of his game. He's trying to force him into making an angry mistake. And I'm sure you're a human, Steph, like anyone else. I'm sure you can empathise with times when you lose your temper, you lose your mind for a split second and it costs you.
Yeah, wrestling is a psychological game too, and Kyle is here trying to use Ethan's anger against him, and also, you know, Ethan must feel he's coming in here at a disadvantage after what happened to his partner, and Kyle knows how desperate he is to even the odds here with Aussie Open, but Kyle is just going to use these emotions against him, and he's young too, Ethan, as well. And
so is Kyle Fletcher. That's a thing that we forget about Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle is just he's so dominant, and he's grown in size so much that you forget that he's a young competitor too, but he is under the wing of Mark Davis, who I'm sure has given him some pointers on keeping composure, knowing when you have the upper hand, and just taking that advantage and running with it and using it against your opponent. Oh, just taunting him here.
Kyle Fletcher, 22 years old, if my maths are correct.
22, but an experienced and a well-traveled 22. Who's now under the learning tree of not just Mark Davis, but Will Ospreay as well.
Wow, look at that for a kick from Ethan Allen. And this is what Ethan Allen wanted, isn't it? Ethan Allen, oh my goodness, just torpedoes to the outside of the ring. And if you think that Ethan Allen's going to let Kyle Fletcher breathe, you're dead wrong as he throws Fletcher back in the ring after a kick. Follows through. Big left from Ethan Allen. A chop across the chest. Follows up in combination with a forearm now to the hamstring. This is what Ethan Allen's so good. He's so good at smothering opponents. Mm-hmm. He stays on top of them. He gives them a pasting.
He's taking it to every part of Kyle Fletcher's body. Just make it hurt everywhere and try and keep him down.
Forearm and a chop did nothing, and Fletcher just defiantly looked in the face and said, "Hey, mate, I'm the harder hitter."
I don't think he'd say mate, Andy.
Generalising and stereotyping Australians. I watch a lot of Neighbours. The wife does, I don't.
Oh, of course, blame the wife.
Face first to the canvas. Wow, did you see the way that Fletcher was able to close a distance there so effectively and putting Ethan Allen in all kinds of trouble?
You forget how big Cal Fletcher is sometimes, but he's just so powerful. The force of him to knock you down there.
So many great attributes he's got about him, hasn't he? He's got cardio for days, he's got the size, he's got the power, the strength. He's really morphing into just an all-round exceptional professional wrestler. As Fletcher now, that was an unceremonious slam. You notice the way he slammed him down, not onto his back there, he targeted the arm and shoulder of Allen almost there. And the side of the leg as well, as you see Ethan Allen favouring the knee. And this is the type of stuff that we need to be looking out for. Look, he's trying to get some feeling back in his leg. You know what a dead leg feels like? I don't know what your school was like growing up, Steph, but I know mine. People used to come up to you and give you a knee to the side of a leg called a cabbage.
I never experienced a cabbage,
You
but
must have grown up in a nicer area than me, but I'm telling you, you get a dead leg.
Doubtful, Andy. Doubtful. I'm from Belfast, but a lot of kickings have happened there. But Cal Fletcher.
Pull out the weapons, right?
Cal Fletcher, as you said, like he's such an excellent professional wrestler, but what makes him dangerous now is just the mean streak that he has, because he has all the tools to back it up.
Absolutely, he does, and I think that's it. I think when Kyle Fletcher came to Revolution Pro Wrestling, he was a puppy with big paws. That's all he was. And really, the turning point for Kyle Fletcher, I've spoken time and time again about it, was New Orleans, when Kyle Fletcher and Dunkzilla Davis teamed up as Aussie Open alongside one another to take on Hiroshi Tanahashi and Juice Robinson. And after that contest, Tanahashi and Robinson were victorious, but after that contest, Fletcher received a pep talk for Tanahashi, who said, "You put some size on that." He recognised what was before him, the raw talent before him. He said, "Little by little, you put some size on that." Oh my God! Did you see that there? Ethan Allen was trying to keep wrist control of Kyle Fletcher there, and it's maybe a combination of not having the grip the way he wanted, and perhaps a sweat from earlier on, and he just slipped off into the boot of Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher was ready for that, wasn't he? And Ethan Allen wasn't, and he just took it to the jaw.
Absolutely.
And that's an example of how Kyle Fletcher has matured as a performer.
Cal Fletcher has really put the work in. Like, he's someone that used lockdown to improve his size, his physical strength, his wrestling, and I mean, you must have felt the same as me when you saw him again for the first time after lockdown, and just the improvement in Cal Fletcher physically.
No, I wasn't surprised, because it's been consistent since day one, but now Kyle Fletcher's got this mean streak that wasn't there before, and I think that could well be the difference, the final piece of the puzzle, if you will. And I said it earlier on in the Davis match, they don't just want to run Revolution Pro Wrestling, they want to run the entire wrestling world.
Well, they're certainly getting a good start with two belts from opposite sides of the world here. Like, it would be hard not to be intimidated by Aussie Open carrying both gold from Australia and the UK.
Absolutely, and let's not forget the leader of that faction, the United Empire, Will Ospreay, the undisputed British heavyweight champion and the undefeated IWGP heavyweight champion. And Jeff Cobb's going all guns blazing in the G1 at the moment, undefeated, and I'm telling you, like, he could well be the winner of the G1 climax. You know, it's a great time to be the United Empire. They're adding TJP into their ranks as a junior, but that all may be for naught for Kyle Fletcher, as he just got caught by a killer brainbuster from Ethan Allen. And now, can Allen create some distance, gain some momentum, and get a footing back in this contest? As you can see quite clearly, Kyle Fletcher favouring that leg, but has Ethan Allen noticed it? There's a difference between me sitting up here noticing it and Ethan Allen, and I think he has. Ducks out the clothesline attempt, follows through the big shoulder tackle, and that wouldn't have happened in the early stages of his contest, would it?
No, absolutely. Cal Fletcher, he's been dominant, but you can see that there is a bit of wear on him now, and Ethan, it's his time to take advantage.
Carl Fletcher really on the back foot right now. Bolts over the top, rolls through. And he went for a Michinoku driver, but Ethan Allen rolls through. Rolls him up, can only get a 2 count. There's a kick to the back of a skull. Double underhook, nice suplex there from Ethan Allen. The butterfly suplex, but can only get a 2 count as Carl Fletcher again able to kick out. You can say what you like about Carl Fletcher, but much like Dunkzilla Davis, he's durable, isn't he?
He's very durable. I just wonder if it would be the right decision for Ethan to just continue focusing on that leg and at least take one bit of Carl Fletcher's arsenal off him.
Big kick across the chest, but again, I'm not sure if he's noticed how compromised that leg is. And again, it's easy for us to call when we can see that, that long shot. We can see him. We can see everything that's going on. But Ethan Allen can only see what's in front of him right now, and that's the chest and waiting body of Carl Fletcher. But Fletcher ducks out. He tried to flapjack him down onto the canvas, but Ethan Allen threw to his feet. Both men exchanging reversals, but it's Fletcher that comes out on top. Fletcher signaling the end may well be nigh, but Allen resourcefully moves out of the way. Kick to the spine, followed up in combinations by a kick to the chest, but so much has been taken out of that young man, he's unable to make a cover.
He looks now, he's just willing himself to get up and continue on in this fight, as he has Carl Fletcher in a great compromised position here. If he could just take advantage.
Look at that, Carl Fletcher reaching that bottom rope just to almost force a break if Ethan Allen had other ideas in mind. It's nice how he assumes he's going to get a clean break after the way he's conducted himself in this contest. Maybe he got away with it at the start, but at this stage in the contest, maybe not so much, as Fletcher putting on the brakes. Looking for that tombstone he likes to utilise. Ethan Allen's done his homework, rolls him up, 2 count only. Runs straight into that forearm. Oh, big boot to the jaw, and Carl Fletcher defiantly screams and gets caught a second time. Ethan Allen, sidestep from Fletcher, oh my goodness! And look at that, Fletcher following up in combination. Brain buster from the Aussie Arrow, lateral press, and now Ethan Allen kicked out. Ethan Allen kicked out.
Absolute flurry of offense there from Carl Fletcher, but still not enough to keep Ethan Allen down. Ethan Allen, much like his tag team partner Luke Jacobs that we saw earlier in the evening, he has so much fight left in him. Even if it looks like he's down and out, he's still going to find somewhere to pull that fight from, keep that fire going.
Absolutely. These young guns are tough. These young guns are durable. These young guns have that never say die attitude. It's all traits which really are quite admirable about them, and really traits which we admired even when they were fighting perhaps on the wrong side of the law, so to speak. And right now, they're traits which make us want to get behind them in this rivalry with Aussie Open. My God, what an open palm strike to Fletcher, who rolls through with a crucifix pin, but can only get a 2 count. And Ethan Allen just letting his hands go right now, and both men are exchanging. And straight to the leg, and that, oh no, super kick. Ethan Allen follows through. Oh my goodness, Carl Fletcher. He's looking for that pump handle tombstone. Oh no, but Ethan Allen floats out, and he's got the back of Carl Fletcher. Carl Fletcher compromised. Picture perfect in the center of the ring.
He's got nowhere to go, does Carl Fletcher right now.
The sleeper hold applied, the hooks are in, and the limp body of Fletcher is falling. He's down to one knee. He might be about to come out. Look, the wrist has gone limp. He's still got one fist balled up. And Fletcher trying to rally now.
Oh, the strength.
Look, he's reminiscent of Zack Sabre Jr. right now. The strength of the man. And he's got him tied up. My God, and Carl Fletcher knows all about this firsthand from the innovator of this, Zack Sabre Jr. And Fletcher now is edging his way to the ropes, and Ethan Allen notices it and changed tact into the crossface. And Fletcher reached with his arm, and Ethan Allen pulled it away. But able to transition with his foot was Carl Fletcher, and Ethan Allen can't believe it. And the question has to be asked right now, how much did that last flurry of offense take out of Ethan Allen? He could have gassed out his arms there, you know, he was squeezing so tight on that sleeper hold, and he was squeezing the legs so tight with that body triangle almost. And how much has Ethan Allen got left in the tank?
It's that body triangle that Ethan Allen got on there. That looked like it.
Now he's got a straight up choke. And look at this. Open palm strikes, the choke, the stomps. And this is the type of thing we're used to seeing from the young guns. That mugging, the physicality inside the squared circle like we've never seen before. They're a new hybrid of professional wrestler are Ethan Allen and Luke Jacobs. But Fletcher, oh my goodness, powerbomb, rolls him through. Oh my God, sits out, and oh my, I was going to say kick out, but he didn't kick out. He didn't kick out, he merely rolled the shoulder.
But it was enough to keep him in this contest.
Yeah, his trunks may no longer be in the contest, but he's still physically in the contest.
Yes.
You can see how bad he's hurt by the fact he hasn't pulled him back up. He's trying, but
he is trying.
He's in trouble, real trouble right now. And Carl Fletcher knows it as he's looking to follow up. Well, he's looking for that pump handle tombstone again and again. Ethan Allen fighting, but Fletcher rolls through and rolls straight into a forearm. They've both controlling each other's wrists, and both with nowhere to go. But it's Ethan Allen who found the advantage, and how did he find that advantage? By taking it to the leg, and now this is getting nasty real quick.
Stomps to the head of Carl Fletcher. Like the anger, Ethan Allen just laying it into Carl Fletcher is so hard here, but Carl Fletcher is going to get as good as he's given so far in this contest. Neither guy has held back.
Allen charges, Fletcher vaults over, rolls through. Oh, Michinoku driver, wow! Well, he hooked the leg but could only get a 2 count, but he's underturned, following up with a huge drop kick. So much momentum, he turned his own body inside out, gets him up in the pump handle, spinning tombstone pile driver, and he got him, wow. How dominant has Aussie Open been tonight?
Incredible match here, incredible performance from both, but Aussie Open with the advantage again.
Two singles matches, 2 singles victories. Will Will Ospreay, the assassin, make it a hat-trick for the United Empire tonight? But make no mistake, this is just another battle won in the war between Aussie Open and the Young Guns.
Yeah. Carl Fletcher now taunting Ethan Allen.
He is, but that's only going to fire him up further because this one's not over, I tell you that for nothing. But what I will say, if Aussie Open have gained a real measure of revenge for last week at the 229, I would have said momentum was firmly in the hands of the Young Guns and Shota Umino in their assault against the United Empire. But tonight, Carl Fletcher and Mark Davis, they've pulled it back, they've evened it up. Advantage United Empire.